Hey, it's Rue here, and welcome to the very first episode of our Growth Scout series. I'm going to be the Growth Scout for nutrition coaches in this upcoming video series. I'm going to be breaking down exactly what's working right now for nutrition coaches like you out there who are crushing it using healthy recipes in their business to grow and scale. And that's what we're going to start with right now. In fact, I am going to break down this guy, this young, jacked, successful dude, Joseph Abel, who is crushing it, is literally printing money right now with his high protein cookbook. I'm going to break down his entire strategy, what's working, what's not working, what I like, what I don't like, and more importantly, some of the most important things that you can go away and implement in your nutrition coaching business to go and do the same, because none of this is rocket science. And that's the whole point of this series, is to help you see that you can do it as well. And at the very end, I'll show you how to make it even easier. Okay. So this is Joseph Abel crushing it on here. And let's take it right back to the beginning of how I discovered him. And that was with a meta ad on Instagram. And this is a fantastic place to essentially scale up such an offer like a high protein cookbook or any sort of meal plan cookbook type product that you may be implementing, because this is where you get to scale. This is where you get to get in front of people that never knew you from Adam just a few seconds before in their timeline. And you can see then that he is running dozens and dozens of adverts. And this is always a big sign that this offer is working, it's converting, and more importantly, it's scaled up and it's selling to cold traffic. So that's why I'm very confident in saying that this guy is printing money with this offer, because everything is looking fantastically good and well set up. And scrolling through here, one of the things that you're going to notice, and through his actual profile, is there's a formula. And it's literally rinse and repeat. And that's what I want to try and break down for you, to see these formulas and for you to not steal them, not swipe them, but to see, how does this fit for me for a product that I would be interested in selling, and how would I go about setting up my own formula and finding out what's working. Let me show you what's working for Joseph. This was actually the ad that first came up to me when I saw him on my Instagram. Boom, 61 grams of protein, prepped in minutes, high protein recipes, hassle-free, and a nice looking image of a dish that, well, someone like I enjoy eating, to be fair. So it caught my attention. Why would this catch the attention of others? 61 grams of protein prepped in minutes. It's not easy to get a lot of protein in such a short space of time. And that's why this is going to stop the scroll. 61 grams of protein. This is now appealing to people that are looking to take in a lot of protein. We'll see that Joseph is really appealing to his niche, and the recipes, the product are matching that, and everything is literally calling out the person he wants to sell these to. And that's why he's leading with 61 grams of protein. Very, very good. Now, some of the videos as well, some of these are great images. Look at this, the best effing protein cookbook. Going out there, look at the images. Look at the images. They're not perfect. They're not studio. They are, in my opinion, pretty average, but it's still working. Why is it still working? Again, because it's coming back to his niche, which we'll look at in a couple of minutes' time when we go over to his profile. And as you can see then, he's running some cool videos, which again are pretty eye-catching. You can see here, this is leading in here with a skinny dude in the mirror with some meals, saying this is Colin. Great lead in. You kind of want to feel this story out a little bit if you are in that kind of niche of getting strong, getting into the gym, trying to eat high protein meals as well, right? So here's Colin. He's got some noodle arms, and he's been following this and goes into cooking up these protein meals. Really cool video. This is also a really good video here as well. Look at the 3 seconds opening. This is very important if you're going to lean into videos, is the first couple of seconds. So just a guy eating. This is Joseph, I guess, here eating. It says, your healthy diet is making you sick. What a hook, okay? That if you are trying to eat healthier, trying to get better at your nutrition, and you see this video, you're going to want to stick it out to the end to find out, what am I doing wrong? I thought my healthy eating is meant to be making me healthier. So that's a great opener. Also, another great video is this guy looking insane here. So again, this is calling out his niche. This doesn't appeal to everybody, but it calls out to the guy that wants, or the girl who wants to add more muscle to their body and potentially look like this. And look at the text hook coming in here as well. You're about to learn the lazy man way that appeals to everyone. It's basically saying the easy way to get shredded. And here's the proof of this guy looking absolutely diced. I am going to stick it out to the end of this video. And then these videos start breaking down what he's doing. Introduce the product. It's 50 recipes. Follow these and you're going to get shredded in the kitchen. So great use of videos, showing the product in here as well. Last thing I'm going to show here on the ads is essentially, have a look at this. This is repeating constantly through all of these multiple ads, which is 100 high protein recipes that build muscle and save you $200 a month on groceries with zero experience. If this is repeating constantly through all of these different ad variations, you can bet that this is a winning sentence for Joseph. It's leading with the product, leading for what this is. It's a high protein recipes. Okay, I'm interested in that. Now he's calling out who's it for. That build muscle, brilliant, that's what I want to do, and save you money. Zero experience. Very strong. We'll see this repeated constantly throughout his marketing system. Once you have a winning formula like this, it is about bringing it through all the different touch points. Because if this is getting people's attention, high protein recipes, building muscle, saving time, no experience needed, that's what's getting attention. We bring that through the strategy, so it's constantly reinforcing that same message. We'll see that in Joseph's stuff as well. So let's take a look at his Instagram. It's pretty sick Instagram. I see across the board he has a really good following on here. I should give this guy a follow for sure. And imagine you click through from one of those meta ads onto here and you check him out. One of the important things is if cold traffic have coming from that advertisement, sure, maybe they'll go straight to the sales page that we'll look at in a second, but some people come for the follow. Some people come and say, I'll just check this guy out a little bit more. And in that case, you need to build know, like, and trust very, very fast. And you need to constantly dangle that carrot under their nose continually so that they actually go back and end up on that sales page where you wanted them as well. And Joseph is doing this fantastically. Take a look at this. So imagine you've clicked through the ad, you've not checked out the landing page, you're a little bit savvy. You're saying, I'm going to check this guy out before anything. Or you just want to hit follow and follow these type of people for a while anyway. Look at his approach here. He's claiming he is the #1 creator of high protein recipes. Instant authority there. And what else is he doing? Of course, is linking to my best-selling cookbook. So it's a great way of getting the traffic back over. And again, a lot of his content will be pushing people to the link in bio as well. Not only that, but we also have the little stories, the saved stories, the highlight reels. First thing there is the cookbook. Next is testimonials. So again, he's just constantly bringing people back to the cookbook, to the cookbook, to the cookbook multiple times. He's doing that again with his saved and pinned posts here as well. First post is really clever. This is essentially his little story. This is a great one to pin first on your board because essentially it's building know, like, and trust. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? What is he? Is he qualified? Is he walking the walk and not just talking the talk? And that's that the video does. Then, of course, we have another couple of pinned posts that we can quite clearly see are linking back now to the products. So straight back up to the top, we have the products with very likely some of his best performing ads and content pinned into here. Not only that is it's calling out here using a ManyChat sequence, which is, link in bio or DM me Cookbook for access. So again, first thing right at the top of this post, come and get the cookbook. Everything's leading to the cookbook, guys. And that's what you want to do. If you've got a product, don't hide it. Get it into your bio. Get it into your highlight reels. Get it into your pinned posts. That's where it needs to be. And essentially then, this guy's got an insane following, 2 million followers. How is he doing that? Well, I've always been a fan of healthy recipes. Healthy recipes, when you publish them online, get you attention. And he's doing this very, very well. Have a look at what he's doing with some of these recipes here, and you'll see a pattern evolving. 88 grams of protein over here on this one. Here, 100 grams of protein, 55 grams of protein. You see, again, here is 88 grams of protein, 25 gram proteins, 180 grams of protein. And these are showing some demo videos of him actually making the recipe and recipe below. And then look at that, another call to action using the ManyChat sequences, cookbook after that. And this little simple formula has been working for years, and it's going to continue working for years. Literally, get the video, which you can easily do, post in the recipe, and get some form of call to action in there to the product constantly. Now, he's not just posting recipes, he is doing almost a alternative post schedule. So one is a recipe, the next one is him, the next one's a recipe, the next one's him, the next one's a recipe, the next one's him again, recipe. It's following a bit of a schedule, no? Recipe, him, recipe, recipe. And that's important as well. It's not just hiding behind recipes on your profile and creating this beautiful, picturesque profile. You can see this guy's lying in a hospital bed here. He is being really open, okay? He is showing his good, he's showing his bad, he's showing his struggles. He's making this unique because, quite frankly, everyone can do what he's doing. Everyone can go and make a bowl of tacos, put the recipe up. But it's not just that. It's that he's creating a story behind his recipes, a journey through his recipes, building a ton, no lack of trust, and basically making him the go-to guy here as well. So try that strategy. Post a recipe, post something of you, okay? And if you look at all of this, it's pretty much all video based now as well, okay? Because it's building know, like, and trust much, much faster. Cool. So you can see constantly calling people to the cookbook. So what happens when you click? Okay, you come over to this page, instantly met with Joseph and all his 3.8 total million followers. Huge following. This is huge authority. You don't need this. I don't have it. And I've also sold millions of dollars worth of recipe products. So here we go. Ultimate cookbook, beginner cookbook, your custom meal plan, and then also into some other products as well here. Most people are going to be clicking on this first link leading to the ultimate cookbook or the beginner cookbook. Let's take a breakdown of it, shall we? So when you finally click over to Joseph's landing page after he's been begging you to click over for many times throughout his campaigns and through his promotions, here we are. Fantastic, simple landing page that is doing a lot of heavy lifting. What do I like about it? What do I hate about it? Well, first things first is this is leading with a very, very strong headline. Get shredded, save money, and love your food. We've kind of seen that before. No? Remember that advert I showed you right at the start where it's high protein recipes to build muscle, lose weight, save $200 on your groceries, no experience required? It's getting repeated throughout. And a lot of his material on his profile is just constantly reinforcing the message of what his recipes do. That is his USP for his recipes, his unique selling position. And again, look at the image here, right? Where it's not food on beautiful plates. Why not? Because of who he is aiming for. You can see from back in his profile and from his adverts, he's young, he's jacked, he's shredded. He's using those words as well. Get shredded, get jacked. And that appeals to a very particular person. Someone that's probably quite young, may be on a budget, and isn't looking for Instagrammable type meals at this particular stage of their life. They want quick, easy, get the job done, and are probably on the move most of the day as well. Okay, so again, the product is fitting the niche and the marketing is fitting the niche as well. Very, very important. So again, this is a really nice page to understand. Quick and tasty dishes. So it breaks down a few of the dishes that are available inside of the cookbook. And again, look at these recipes. Jacked chicken nuggets. Love it. Strawberry cocoa progurt. Not sure what that is. The 5-minute pizza and lemon cherry turnovers. Again, these may not be recipes that fit every type of niche, but they're going to fit his niche, like I've just described. They want to make a really quick, healthy, high-protein pizza. They want to quickly make some chicken nuggets that remind them of eating McDonald's, but not. They're getting a lot more healthier option instead. And that's all reflected again here and reinforcing that. What else have we got here on this page? Again, another quick section or two on, in my opinion, mostly breaking down objections. So maybe the viewer here, his potential buyer is thinking, oh, I want to lose weight and gain muscle. That's a very common goal for this type of niche. Bingo, he's covered that. Maybe people would be thinking, I'm in this part of the world, I'm in New Zealand. Maybe I won't have these recipes, ingredients for any grocery store. He's broke down that objection. And he's maybe breaking down that, oh, maybe these are going to be boring, healthy, bland recipes. No, he's saying nachos, pancakes, burgers, all the stuff that you love. And he's going again after some of these big objections on this page. Maybe people would say, I don't have time to cook. Meals ready in 20 minutes. Brilliant. Maybe people will say, I don't have the equipment for some of these and I'll only be able to make a handful of them. No, no special equipment needed. And again, breaking down a lot of, excuses not to buy the product. So this is a very, very simple landing page. It's not massive in copy. It's not massive in persuasion, but he really knows his audience. He knows what they want, what their objections are, and he's breaking it down very, very quickly for them as well. And then everything what you get, really nice mock-ups here, showing the actual product is important. And breakfasts, lunch, dinner, snacks, smoothies, meal prep, sweet sauces, the whole shabam, the whole kitchen sink is in there on this guide. And it's only $25 as well. Very, very good price. Really nice here. Instant PDF download, no subscription. This is very powerful little line. You're getting instant access and it's just a one-time payment. This is a really nice addition here, which is a bonus. If you can put a bonus in with your main product, it just gives it this icing on the cake. I'm sorry for all these recipe puns, but we gotta do something, right? So this is quite a nice bonus. His audience are going to really like it. Looks like it's about making a few different foods up that you can mix and match and build different meals from. Very, very cool. Then we go to testimonials. I think this is one of the most important sections of a sales page. If you don't have it, you're going to lower your conversions. Very, very cool amount of testimonials here. And as you can see, this is quite a nifty little touch here. Verified purchases is on there. A bit like, who does that? Amazon, right? Verified purchase, you can trust. you can trust this review. It adds even more power to it as well, even if it's not quite true. And then straight into frequently asked questions. There's a lot here. And again, this is likely built out from a lot of experience, genuine questions he's received from his audience. That's how you build FAQs. Don't just think of random FAQs. Literally, as your product grows and scales, you will have genuine, frequently asked questions. That's what you need in here, and you need to break them down. So a lot of this page isn't doing huge amounts of selling. It's not trying to twist somebody's arm. You don't need to for a high protein cookbook or a cookbook, whatever niche or specificity you are making it around. It just needs to say, it's going to do this, it's going to help you with this, and if you've got these objections, it's going to break those down, okay? And that's it. Straight here to checkout. Let's click checkout and see what's on the other side. Okay, cool. Very, very simple to get started. And from there then, what I love about this is essentially you can add jacked ice cream to your order for 20 bucks, almost the same price as the thing you're just buying for 25 bucks. Add super smoothies for another $10. And look, I'm just checked out for nearly $55 here. I only came for my bloody cookbook for 25 bucks, and now I've just doubled my checkout order. All he's added now is ice creams and some smoothies, and it's now $55. Brilliant. If you're not adding order bumps and upsells to your offer, you are leaving money on the table. So build out some order bumps like this. Very, very simple. And you will be laughing. Okay, that's it. Check out. And that's it. I will get instant access to the cookbooks. And that's his strategy. It's rinse and repeat from start to finish, from the adverts right through to his social media and right through to that sales page as well. It's speaking to one type of person. It's focusing on one specific product, and it's one very specific sales sequence that he is using as well. It's using social media, paid and organic, to get discovery, using recipes, cooking videos, his image, his body, getting attention and driving people, every single post, every single ad, to this checkout page as well, or this landing page at least as well. Very, very simple page, and you can do it as well. Now, if you wanted to save a ton of time, get a cookbook out literally today, here's how you can do it. We built the cookbook generator inside of the Exceed Nutrition Lab. So this is a cookbook generator that creates your personalized cookbook in 5 simple steps. Let me show you how it quickly works, okay? You can literally select browse. You can upload a cover if you so wish. Here it is here. You continue to recipe selections. And from there, you can select which type of recipes do you want. So for example, let's follow Joseph and create Joseph's really quick. Let's go for high protein. And I want all categories, breakfast, lunch, dinners, and snacks. And I want, how many recipes did he have in there? He had like 40 recipes. Let's go 40 recipes. I'm going to autofill these. And now I've just added from our recipe library 40 high protein recipes to my cookbook in just a couple of seconds. Then what we can do is quickly add our profile image. Let me try that really quick. See how this goes. Let's add in mine. Let's go here and go my amazing high protein cookbook. Well, welcome to my cookbook, to my amazing cookbook. This will get you shredded. Epic. Coach name, I am Rue Anderson. We are exceednutrition.com, and you can find me at RueAnderson01. We can customize our fonts, our colors. I'm not going to do that right now. Continue to generate my cookbook, and hey presto, check out my high protein cookbook with my bio and my table of contents with the recipes I've just selected in literally what? I did it in 60 seconds. You've got epic looking images, ingredients, instructions, cook times, macronutrients, all in there and ready to go for you to implement in your business as well. So if you'd like that, check out the link below this video and you can try it for free. Literally join, get into the cookbook generator for free and have yourself a cookbook ready to implement in your coaching business as well. If you've enjoyed this video, hit reply and let me know, was it useful for you? What did you like? What did you take away? And we can keep these rolling. Okay, that's it from me. Hope you've enjoyed it. Till next time.